Good morning, guys. Welcome to Trade Confident. We're going to go over ADA. I'm going to actually teach you guys and show you how I draw trend lines to kind of frame in a price to help predict where something could go in correlation to the indicators we use and the metrics. So a good educational video for you guys today to learn how to do some good technical analysis. So let's go over this, guys, real quick. You guys know I do this every single morning. We're going to go over the win rate. So we're currently 82 for 82 wins on this channel. We've never lost a crypto trade. If you guys want to come somewhere where you can feel confident about trading and not have to honestly worry about just taking drawdowns after drawdowns after drawdowns in your account, and you really want to just learn how to successfully trade and get that feeling of confidence again, I really do think this is the best place for you guys to come. Last trade we ended up taking was 11.15% on Solana, and then we had a 50% exit, which we did over 7% on the remaining 50%. We averaged about 10 to 15% per trade, and in the second half of this video, I will teach you guys exactly and show you how to get into all of our trades so you do not miss another win that we take. We're going 85 for 85 for the end of the month is the goal. Okay, let's get in here and let's do this. This is going to be actually a really fun video. A lot of you guys are like, Travis, I want more teaching. I want you to teach us how you look at the markets. Here we go. I'm going to go a little bit slower, but we are going to go in and we're going to draw trend lines. And a lot of times you guys see YouTubers out here and, they have all these lines already drawn. Let's start from scratch. And I'll show you guys how I frame in a currency to actually help us predict where it can go. So let's just start with this. So first thing I do is I look at a high point, and I literally just take this and I just start moving it down. I move it down, I move it down until I hit another high wick is basically all I'm doing. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to pull it over, and I'm just going to click right there, okay? And that's going to be with the line. Another thing I like to look at is I like to pull in supports, and I like to look at the bottom where we can see a lot of wicks have touched, or at least a price area where we see a lot of the price bouncing up from. So what we do is I come over here and I take this and I like to move this around. So I would say right about this area, this ends up pulling in this wick value, it pulls in this wick value, it also pulled in the bounce here, it pulled in the bounce there, and I like that. That is a 1, 2, 3, 4 touch in my opinion of what we're looking at. This is what's called a descending triangle pattern. Okay, now I have an overall view of what I can see here. Now I want to come down in here and we're going to use the indicators now, and we're going to actually look at where we can go. But first, I want to frame one more pattern real quick. So I'm going to come over here to the trend line, and then I'm actually going to come in and I want to pull this line here, and I want to pull this. This to me shows that this is respecting this downtrend with a 1, 2, and maybe a 3 touch. The other line that I think is really important here is actually this one right about here, where we can see that touch the bottom here, and we've saw a lot of basically consolidation around this area, and it hasn't pushed down too much further. So I would say this line right about here to me is a very good baseline that we could be watching, and this then gives us another basically descending triangle pattern in the market. Okay, now that we see that and we have places where the price could bounce up and drop down from, now let's take a look into the trend exhaustion and price or swell money flow. Now you don't need to have those lines on your charts, but I wanted to educate you guys of how I actually draw these in the morning, because I know you guys see those on the charts here. Okay, take a look at this: price for swell money flow and trend exhaustion. What are we seeing on the charts here? If we look at this, we are pushed down into the bottom section, and I do believe we are going to see ADA head back up. Okay, why? If you come back here and you look at the past here of what's happened when we've gotten this low, it has been over here. We've gotten this low. I'm not even looking at price structure, okay? The point is not to look up here. It's to look down here to create the integrity of the indicator first. Look down here, and we're looking down here. This is when we've actually reached this level before. If we look at this and we positively correlate it to what's happening on the trend exhaustion, we are pushed down into the bottom red section. Take a look at this. We are pushed down into the bottom red section here as well, and this one here, bottom red section. What I'm looking for is to have this show me, have we seen this pattern play out in the past, and what has been the correlation is the best word to use here of what can happen next. What happened here? If we look straight up, this was showing us that we were at the bottom price and we started to move up very nicely in ADA. This showed us that we were bottomed out and we started to move up very nice in ADA. Interesting. Wick value down and we started to move back up in ADA. Okay, well, what can we expect here? I do believe this could be the fourth time in a row here where we see something like this happen, where we do end up seeing this bounce off here and we start seeing a move back up. Now, what I'm looking for And the reason why I drew this trend line here is because I'm looking for a possible hit of this descending resistance right around this area of, I would say, about let's get an exact value in here, about 183. And then we could be seeing a move back down into the pressure here and then breaking up here. This would actually be a bullish move back up if we can break this descending resistance and start moving back up here. Now, these indicators down here, that would end up calling this move back up. And watch this. You guys can hold the integrity of this. These are the two best indicators to call moves back up in the crypto market, like period. When we see not only with the trend exhaustion being down here, but just the last few times it's gotten into the red section, we do see the price moving back up, at least taking what's called a pit stop, in my opinion, before it starts moving back down and at least retracing a little bit. Now, if the market does this, watch this carefully because you guys want to make sure you have these. These two indicators real quick, these are on Black Friday sale. You guys have 7 days left to get all of our indicators and they're going up in price, okay? I want to point that out there so you don't feel like you miss out on anything. If the price here goes actually down here and it actually breaks below the support here and you guys see the well money flow moving up as well as the trend exhaustion moving up like this, you guys are going to experience what's called divergence. And this is an even more powerful move for the price to actually go back up into the favor for long trades, okay? Why is that? Is because if price structure moves down here, creating a low and another lower low, and you guys see the well money flow starting to go like this and create a low and a higher low, this is showing us that money's moving back into the market, buying the demand of a lower ADA price, as well as the structure of price here is looking to move back up. These are what's called leading indicators, and they lead us into what's going to happen next, a prophecy, if you will. Okay, so if this moves back down, I will be getting more excited because that's even a greater move back up. I am expecting to see a rebound in ADA soon. That is what I'm seeing with the indicators, and that's what I'm also seeing with the metrics. All right, let's go over the metrics now, and I'll show you guys how we're reading these, and then I'll get you guys into the next trade so you do not miss a trade here, okay? I just want to give you guys some good educational content today. 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time is when all of our metrics update. Let's look at ADA. We are pushed down into the anxious and the fearful section of ADA in the last week and a half here. This tells me that a lot of the market and a lot of retail traders have been selling off their positions. Why? Because a lot of them most likely ended up FOMOing into these top positions up here, and they ended up basically being in a loss. And once they saw, this structure break here, they most likely were looking to sell their long trades in order to buy back lower and make money back in the market, okay? Not the best way to be trading. The best way to trade is to actually wait for the market to drop back down and then get into buy limits as the market's dropping, not as the market is going back up. And that's what we're doing here. And we're actually doing, I'm in this trade with you guys, by the way, with my account. And I'm not nervous at all about this trade. Just to be fully transparent about that, I haven't had anybody email me being like, oh, we're so nervous. Like, no, we still have 2 more buy limits down here. Like, we're totally fine, okay? Let's follow something else here. Long versus short trades. Let's take a look now at what we can see Cardano doing as far as a blockchain level. Long trades have lately been dropping out but becoming more steady. We can see that it's flat here. And short trades are actually creeping up a little bit in here, which is telling me there is still a party out there that is most likely looking to trade the break of support here, which is going to probably be a lot of what's called sell stop orders, okay? You have a lot of people in here looking to trade the breakout to the downside, but if this breaks to the downside, this could be a perfect bear trap, just like I was calling a bear trap on this move right here for you guys. It's trapped everybody who sold down here. That bear trap came true in the last video. And if this does not break below here, this has trapped all of the short trades down here. And if this starts moving back up here, and if it breaks this structure, I think we're easily going to push back into this. We're going to get in a profit and take a win on this because we are going to see a lot of people basically hitting stop losses and maybe margin calls on their shorts that they took over here, and they're going to actually try to flip their position to long trades to make money back because it's starting to go back up. That is how you trap a bunch of bears in the market, and I want you guys to watch that. If you start seeing this increase, that's actually going to be more favorable because I think this is going to be a bear trap to the downside. I'm letting you guys know about that, okay? Long versus short trade risk. We are still sitting in the neutral section right here with the blue line. The blue line is the metric. The white line is simply the price, okay? I am not looking to enter in any trades right now. I want you guys to be using the buy limits, and I'll show you that in just give me 30 seconds here. Well, institutional smart money on ADA today. These guys are smart for a reason. Watch this. When all the market was going up here and retail traders started to FOMO into this and they got very excited and they got very greedy in the market, what were we doing? We were not buying in with them. We were waiting for the drop because I was over here and I was watching this and I saw this huge metric value come out telling me that the institutions and wells and smart money were actually looking to do what, guys? They were trading into the shorts. They were placing short trades in the market looking to short the price, and that's exactly what happened here, and we saw a crash. Well, what's been happening recently? With the lower price of ADA, demand has been taking over, and I am expecting to see this rebound back up in ADA. I do not expect ADA to keep heading down too much further, okay? Some people out there who are expecting us to head down to structure support at $1, I don't see that happening. I do not see at all ADA moving down to $1 here before we get another nice move back up, like a nice move back up. I do think there could be a bull run before the end of the year. I'm not looking for this type of bull run for the end of the year. I don't think time permits for this type of bull run, but I think some type of move back up like this where we can all get in the profit, take some wins, and everybody who's in a trade right now could easily just take some profit on this. I think that's what we're going to see before the end of the year, okay? Watch this though every single day. Coming down here, support, resistance, prices. The next greatest structure support is 170. So I'm watching for this, and this is simply at wick value low on the chart. Let me move this out of the way real quick. It's right here. So I am looking for this bounce off the bottom here. We have a great bounce here. We saw the bounce here. We've seen the consolidation at the moment right here. I do expect to see ADA see some type of rebound before Friday, okay? Looking at resistance points, we may not head too much further than this point before we see some type of either stall or maybe a little bit of a move back down. You need to know this area. It is right around 194, 195. Okay, that's basically a lot of resistance and support. It's the best way to put it. They're sitting right now is right around this area, and it is right at our second buy limit. So if that can be broken and we break up into this break-even area and in the profit, I'm going to be calling an exit, and most likely that'll be pushing us into the top red section of the trend exhaustion and the well money flow, which this is where you guys need to be watching for drops. What happened last time we got to the top red sections up here? We ended up seeing huge drops, and we were able to call the market drop in here. Literally, guys, we were. Last time over here, we saw this pushed up into the top red zone with the well money flow high. This ended up calling this drop back down. We saw this call the drop over here. I'm not cherry picking. I'm literally, come in here and do this yourself, guys. These are the two best indicators you will ever use for calling tops and drops in the market. Just come over here and look at every single time this pushed in the top red zone over here, and you will see that it is where the price is stalling. It is literally stopping and is starting to move us back down in cryptocurrency. If you ever see it move back up, that's an overextension, and you should watch even closer for another drop back down on the market. Do not miss those, okay? Coming down here, dollar cost average entries. This came off, guys, like a few days ago, telling you guys if you have like $10,000, you want to enter the market with say $1,000 on each green line, great place to look to enter the market so you guys can hold for the long term. Great discounts on ADA, guys. I'm still very bullish on this coin. Coming out here to the exit points, and I'll go over the entries right after this, showing you guys that we could be heading back down. So once we start getting into the profit here, we start moving back up, I'm going to be watching for this red bar to form so we can possibly get some money out of the market, 25 to 50%, or maybe exit our entire trade that we're in right now. I know a lot of you guys are in right here. I know a lot of you guys got in yesterday with the buy limit, so you guys are getting into these markets here and you're starting to ride this back up. Okay, here's how you guys get into ADA in all of our coins so you do not miss any of the other updates. The membership is $49 a month. This will be going up in price. I'm letting you guys know now. I just actually checked with our actual platform manager, and I'm confirming on top of confirming this, and I said, I need to know, like, solid, give me the truth. If I up this price here on this membership platform, will everybody else be able to stay at $49 per month? And she said, yes. Everybody who, so this is literally an official confirmation on this video, guys. Anybody who has ever signed up for $49 a month and you guys keep your membership at $49, if I up this to say like $60, $80, $100, you guys literally will stay at $49 for as long as you want, even if this price increases to $200 to $400 someday, okay? And we're going to keep coming out with trades in here, and we're going to keep coming out with these metrics, okay? So very good value you do not want to miss. Now, that's going to give you access to all the metrics up here for the top 10 coins that we trade. But this is where the money is strictly made. Like, this is where you make money. If you guys are over here and you're like, man, I really wish I would have taken advantage of 82 wins, this is how we make all of them. And mark my words, guys, we're going to go for... I don't mean to be arrogant by this, but I really do believe we could hit 90 for 90 and maybe 100 for 100 wins before the end of the year. And we're averaging 10 to 15% per trade win. That's a lot of money for a lot of you guys, okay? Here's what you're going to do. You're going to sign up for your membership and come to the front page where it says live trades, and you're going to scroll down here, and you guys can choose any of these coins down here. And here's the Black Friday sale if you guys want that. I'll go over it in a second, okay? ADA, all you have to do is click into Cardano right here, and you're going to see the buy limits. I'm going to keep it private for our members, but here's exactly what you're going to see. We're going to use Bitcoin for an example. All you guys are going to do here is you guys are going to come in here and you guys are going to look at these different areas. You're going to look at these 4 different buy limits, and then you're going to have a sell limit. So let's follow this right here. To enter all of our trades, simply take the amount of cash you would like to trade. Let's say it's $1,000, and you guys are going to split this $1,000 into 4 equal portions, so $250 each. So if you have $1,000, you're simply going to put $250 at this level, $250 at this level, $250 here, and $250 here, okay? Once you guys do that, you're going to wait for your first buy limit to get hit, and then you're going to have and wait for your sell limit to get hit up here at the top. That's all you guys are doing. This is such a simple strategy. The next thing you need to do is follow me in Telegram, where I'm calling exits and helping you guys exit in the profit. And that's where we have not lost a single trade. Make sure you guys are logged into Telegram on your phone or your computer first. And then you guys want to click this here. It's going to open up a page on our website, and that will give you guys a hot link into the Telegram access over here where we're winning these trades with the indicators. And that's where we're using them to call exits. Now, the Black Friday sale for you guys, so you don't miss out on this, is over here. This is 83% off all of our indicators, guys. Literally, you will never see this price be lower than this again. You guys want to get on your charts, these 3 indicators. It's the ones I use every single day, and it's what I used to actually call exits in the market in our Telegram channel. These guys are 50 to 60% off. Getting the Black Friday sale here, guys, it will give you 83% off everything, and you're going to get 6 more indicators on top of these 3. I really do believe these are some of the best you guys will ever use. I've coded indicators for a living for TradingView.com customers 2 years ago. These are powerful. Literally, we have not lost a single trade in here. If I came out and I was like, you know what, they're pretty cool, you guys should use them. Like, no, we use them. I use my live money in here, $50,000 worth, to trade with these indicators. I trust them. We've never lost a trade. This is why you guys want them, okay? Again, Black Friday, price is going to be going up $50 in literally 7 days. You guys have less. 7 days, this is going to be going up in price, so do not miss this, okay? So that's what I want you guys to know. Make sure you guys have your indicators set up. Make sure you guys are coming over and setting up your buy limits for 88 and all the coins that we trade, because I do believe we are going to see some bounce up in 88 here, and we could be seeing another pump back up. If we move back down, I want you guys to watch for the bear trap to the downside, trapping a lot of people going to the downside. And if the well money flow starts moving back up here and the trend exhaustion moves up, this is not a place to be selling. This is a place to look to be buying, because this is positive correlation that the price is actually going to be moving back up, okay? Demand goes lower, well money flow, we'll start buying the market at the demand prices. It does not stay low. It actually springboards the price back up. So make sure you guys are watching that with these indicators. And then once we are in the profit here, and those of you guys who entered down here at the bottom, you guys can actually take profit with these indicators. Once you're pushed up into the top red section here and the well money flow is up here at the top, this is where you guys can look to sell your positions 25 to 50% if you'd like, because that is where I am expecting to see it move back down based off how ridiculously accurate it has called all these drops in the market, including the bear market cycle we're in right now with these lower highs and lower lows. Do not miss the indicators, guys. Get those before they go up. Get the membership before that goes up, so you guys can come up here and win 85 for 85, maybe 90 for 90, maybe 100 for 100 wins before the end of the year. God bless you guys so much. I'll see you on the next videos I come out with today. Let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to email me at btradeconfident@gmail.com. I love you guys. Get everything in the description. Don't pass up that sale. You guys literally have 7 days left for the Black Friday sale, and I'm upping the prices of all the indicators for the bundle pack. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. I'll keep you updated. Bye, guys.